A very warm welcome to the Hawthorns for a clash that has big ramifications at both ends of the championship table. The West Brom are still without a league win in 2026. It's just 3 points from 6 games for head coach Eric Ramsey. But the mood has brightened significantly among Coventry City supporters after their victory in the big top-of-the-table clash with Boro on Monday. The Sky Blues have been in the top 2 since the end of September as they bid to return to the Premier League for the first time in a quarter of a century. Staying there is their only aim. Chance for Van Ewijk to lift that one up for Mason Clark. Flag stays down. He's tried to lift it over the goalkeeper, and it's in! A stunning start for the league leaders. Mason Clark with his first goal in 10 games. A delicate lob over O'Leary, who got a hand to it. The defender couldn't keep it out, and Coventry City take the lead.
But once in the middle of the pitch, it's a great win initially, and then it's just in the line. The point's there. Gilchrist has got to recover. You knew pace wasn't the key for this West Bromwich side, but it's a lovely finish, and it's just waiting. And then that desperate clearance, but you leave that gap. The run's really good. The finish is excellent, and how quick things can change.
A delightful bit of finesse from Mason Clark. Well, he's got that sinking feeling again. No clean sheet today. They're going to have to do it the hard way. De Silva. Turning away from trouble in the form of Malumbi. Mason Clark. He might take it on again.
It's all about creating space for your teammates. It's the overlap. That just gives him a little bit of a yard. He tries to strike across it.
What a perfect start, though, for Frank Lampard. Mowat and Sakamoto fighting for possession, and it is a free kick. Grimes isn't happy with Jimo Aloba's position here. He's inching backwards.
Yeah, again, he'll say, well, I'll take my time, I'll just keep asking.
Grimes takes. Thomas is up. And that header from Latibaudiere looks set to be problematic for West Brom. They deal with it.
They just play that lob wedge really high. Good clearance, good numbers there for West Brom.
Rodoni on transition for Coventry. Is allowed to run a long way there. Oh, that is absolutely astounding! A glorious goal from Rodoni. Even his manager's applauding that one. He's just gone 21 appearances without a goal. Well, that's made up for it. What an absolute stunner from a quality player.
They're quick in the counter, but look at the space. He's checking all around him, and then that run inside again is about your teammates creating space. But he catches it. It's one of those acrosses. It just sits up. Sublime strike right into the far top corner. It doesn't get any nicer. It's so good into the corner.
Malumbi for West Brom. Campbell. Wallace. On it goes for Price. He'll get to this first. As he was struggling a little bit there, Latibaudiere, but he managed to put it behind for a corner.
Not necessarily the best of defensive choices. I think he could have just took it.
Mowat's corner. Taylor up from the back, heading wide, well wide.
As it comes in, you see him sneaking around the back post, and it's a half-decent opportunity. Sort of wraps his leg around it.
Onyeka. Thomas. Sakamoto. There's that familiar dart inside from Sakamoto. 2 over. Mason Clark looking for Rodoni. Onyeka. Mason Clark.
From here on, you're just thinking, right, I'm going to have a shot. I'm going to put it into positions. Comfortable for the goalkeeper, though.
Well, could he take the Sky Blues into the Premier League? Relegated from the top flight in 2001. Right, tussling with Bielik there. Rodoni, Mason Clark. The layoff for Grimes didn't work out, but Van Ewijk will unleash.
He's been held up well. And as he comes across the face, Alex Mowat, you see his recovery run there, does really well. And poor execution.
Taylor. Here's Johnston. Sakamoto back defending here. Doing a good job, but it will be a corner. And the header's over on that near post. Well, it is a chance. Johnston. DK. All the way through for Price! Rushworth with the save. The first he's made in the game in the 79th minute.
That's a big chance. You look the ball in, it sort of just dips. You get underneath it, nice first touch. The finish just was too comfortable for the goalkeeper.
One or two signatures, even while sitting watching the game. But that face says it all, doesn't it? Romain Esse, can he finish it here? Oh, it's blasted wide by Torp. Well, that's the closest Coventry have come to getting a third.
So he just tries to flick it over, it's unlucky. And then Torp goes, yes, please. He just tries to get over it.
Another difficult afternoon for Eric Ramsey, still without a win as head coach of West Brom. Back on top, staying on top. Frank Lampard's Coventry City 9 points clear of third place after their first away win since November, and it was thoroughly merited as well. The picture looks very rosy for promotion chasing Coventry, but for West Brom it is bleak in the extreme. Still looking for a league win in 2026, getting closer and closer to the relegation zone. Another miserable day for the Baggies, but Coventry City marching on and on towards the Premier League. Full time at the Hawthorns. West Bromwich Albion 0, Coventry City 2.